have a question, chat. Okay, I have a question. Where is that item? This one item has caused a lot of controversy. You guys know what the item is. I'm trying to find it, but by opening this, you probably already know what it is. This one, yeah. Okay, let's debate this. Let us debate this. Is this item that just released, Black Lion Hero Point Scroll, double click to complete a random hero challenge from an expansion you already own? What are we saying about this? I can see the plus and the minus, right? The plus is that, well, this is very much the exact kind of audience that ANET would cater to. Someone who is, I'm not going to have time to buy all of these up or go do them myself. I'm just going to buy it up myself. This is literally appealing to the content and audience that this game targets. On the other hand, is it pay to win? Is it pay to win is the question. Is there a noob trap? Noob trap is worse. Yeah. Also, yeah, it's 50 gems for one. 25 for 1,000 gems. It's expensive. You might as well just really go finish them out yourself. Hero points doesn't really give you much, does it? Literally only if you care about the map completion. And of course, you do need them for opening up your trait lines and your skills. But it's entirely doable by playing the game to get them. You don't need to actually play, spend money for it. It is the worst. Yeah, I think, look, to me, I think it's not too much of a fan of it, but I can kind of see why they included this. This is like, it appeals literally to the people who aren't going to bother playing the game too much. Again, this matters if you're going to go for map completion because you need it. And if you don't have the map completion, you can't get the legendary weapons. And anyway, you don't have a choice to do the vistas anyway. You have to go do the vistas. You have to go do the point of interest. So you have to run around and do the map. And yeah, the hero points are a part of that. So it is a bit annoying if you have to also do them. So yeah, but the thing is, hero points also include your stats and traits and your skills and stuff. So this is probably why they chose to do this. I don't think I wouldn't put an item like this in the game. I don't really enjoy something like this because this is, people are like, it's paid to progression, not paid to win. They kind of in this case go hand in hand. So yeah, you won't make money from legendary. I think you're confusing why someone would buy a hero point. It's not so that they can create the legendary and then sell the legendary. Most of those players might just make it for the fact that they want the legendary for themselves, right? It has nothing to do with I want to make a profit. There's no money making here. This is purely someone wants to make the weapon and doesn't have maybe the full time to be able to go ahead and get the whole gift done, right? So they, instead of getting at least the hero points, they can at least focus on the gift of exploration, everything else, and then just buy these up. But you do get a good amount of these anyway through other methods in the game. So you need them for map completion for Gen 1s. So yes, you do. You do need them for Gen 1 legendary making. You cannot get the map completion if you don't have the hero points. Yeah. Yeah, you do get them for World versus World. Again, not everyone plays. Clearly, not everyone plays this game mode. This beautiful game mode doesn't get really that much love. So, you know, rather than get people in a PvP environment, which is an open world PvP environment, this basically seems like the next step. Although they could have just made more routes that were easier to get it in PvE. If not raiding, then maybe something in the open world, right? Besides getting them directly from where you have to go find them in the open world. They could have found something that they could have made a currency for that you get, and then you can just buy them from a merchant or vendor directly. So I think there could have been easily the ways that they've implemented in World versus World are more or less replicable in PvE environment. So yeah, Do I think that they're pay to win for back slots expanders? I would say no, because that is more of a convenience. Pay for convenience. Like, hero points, you need them for something specific. Like legendaries to access your skills and traits and whatever. So you do need them. Back slots, hey, you can... Yeah, I mean, if you can manage to live without having to put too many things in your items and banks, then sure. But that is more of a convenience than it is win. The QOL. Unfortunately, yes. I mean, it's annoying because Guild Wars 2 gives you a ton of things. So you actually are forced to eventually buy all of this anyway. And get all these tabs as well down here. So eventually, yeah, you kind of need to, because the game just throws a lot of junk at you. And most players don't know that a lot of this stuff here in your inventory is junk.
You can never have too much
So yeah,
treasure.
that's just something I want to touch on. So you guys let me know. Let me know. Black Lion hero point scrolls. Noob stink, noob trap, or not?